Okay, so Crystal became Crystal today because by becoming German and a Spaniard today because back in World War I, when the Germans were over in Spain, this German soldier who was wounded dragged himself to a little village where excuse me, this is what makes Crystal's story so amazing. Dragged himself 5,000 feet to get to this little village.
5,000?
Yeah.
You can't drag yourself.
Shut up!
How many steps is that, Crystal?
3.
I would say about, I think
3.
4, 3, 4.
And he dragged himself to this village, and this grandma came and helped him to her little hut, and it was actually a restaurant hut where she would feed all the other village people soup.
And this is a Spanish woman.
Yes,
okay.
Soup. So she was like...
My dad's Spanish, just letting you know, and my mom's German.
And soup. And then the grandmother nursed the guy back to health, and she would feed him soup, not sex, and she would feed him soup, and he was like, I love this soup, who makes it? And then she's like, well, this one was made by my daughter. And then she's like, oh, can I meet your daughter? And the old lady was kind of ugly, so he didn't think, excuse me, he didn't think that the daughter would be very pretty, so he was kind of reluctant to, but the daughter came out, and it was one of those moments where like the wind out of nowhere came and her hair was like
here.
Yeah. And she whipped her hair back, and she did that whole like blinking eye thing.
You really can't pull that off.
I know, I'm too late. Anyways, and it was love at first sight, and she gave him a bowl of soup with tortilla sprinkles on it.
I thought she was a tortilla maker.
No.
Okay.
And her name was Suzette. And
that's a Yvette. Okay, go on.
And then the grandma left, and they talked for hours and hours and hours, and then hey, stop focusing on drugs. And then the old man was able to go back to the war, but the lady didn't want to take the man. And the man proposed to her before he left, and so she said yes, and they kissed and made out, and then they had sex before marriage, but before he left, and then he ended up getting killed. But the lady, they didn't use a condom because they didn't have condoms back then.
What did they use?
Toilet paper, and then so the lady was so
Maybe they were Mormon.
Shut up!
And
then
Mormon. This lady's Spanish. They're Catholic.
And so the German man went away. If he was German, he might have been a Nazi. You might be a Nazi, Crystal.
What can I say?
What's it called? I think that's kind of ironic.
And I'm friends with Jewish. I'm friends with Jewish.
But she was so sad when she got the little letter saying the man had died. But a couple weeks later, she realized she wasn't getting her period, so she realized she was pregnant. And 9 months later,
you have about 20 seconds.
9 months later, Crystal's dad came out, and it was a spitting image of the loving person, and now that's Crystal's dad, and then you came.
You're crazy.
That's the story of Crystal.
But my mom's German. Fun